Ladies and gentlemen, your sweet Zionist prince that's been kicked out of 109 countries for being a Jew, you can join the 109 Club just like me by buying your 109 Club merch down below in the description at thetravelingclad.com. Today we're looking at a clip of Zach Sage Fox interviewing some more geniuses on the streets of New York City. Zach Sage Fox, friend of the show, he has the Street Smart Show and Facts for Peace channels on all social media. Highly recommend you follow him. Links will be in the description. We love him very much. Let's take a look at this clip.
Justified.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
You think it was a good thing?
Of course. It's not an attack, it's resistance.
Okay, well, I have a surprise. October 7th survivors. I'm Zach Sage Fox. On the anniversary of 10/7, I've decided to conduct a social experiment. Let's see what New Yorkers think. You go to school?
I do.
Yeah, NYU.
Yeah, studying psychology.
Are you from Palestine?
Yeah, I am from the biggest city in Gaza.
We have the 1-year anniversary.
I know that guy.
10/7. What are your thoughts on that?
What's 10/7?
Really?
I feel like this is the prank where October 7th actually isn't a significant date. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know about October 7th.
I'm not sure what happened.
October 7th was the day that Hamas came and killed 1,200 plus innocent Israelis, kidnapped over 250.
Well, shit, man. That's f***ed up.
It was a Hamas attack.
Oh, I should know that.
Are you guys anti-Israel?
Yeah, anti-Israel.
How about you?
I'm also.
Israel actually got attempted to be bombed by Iran,
Yeah.
but it was unfortunately unsuccessful.
Unfortunately, so you think it would have been better if it actually went through?
Yeah.
So I see a kafia.
I do have a kafia, yes.
So you think October 7th was justified?
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Yes,
You think it was a good thing?
of course.
I think I understand it.
I actually have two people who were at the Nova Music Festival the day of the attack. Would you guys want to tell them a little about your perspective?
I arrived at this music festival and I was with my friends and we're dancing for a few hours. And then at around 6:30 is when we saw the first rockets being intercepted, and they were being intercepted right over our heads.
And little did we know, less than 3 hours later, armed men with Kalashnikovs and truck-mounted 50 caliber machine guns were gonna come at us and kill and rape and burn people alive.
We were hunted for 4 hours. To not be able to catch your breath and to be able to try to keep running and to tell your friend I can't run any longer, and he looks at you and he's like, well, you don't have a choice. It's either to continue running or they catch up to us.
As we were leaving, we're seeing people running every which direction. No one knows when it's safe. There's gunfire from behind us, bullets flying past us. And, we hear everyone screaming, and it's just absolutely terrible.
I'm sorry you guys have to go to that. I really am.
No, liars.
They're liars, right?
Yeah. No, your story is actually like your face, bullshit, full of makeup. Do me a favor, stay back. I don't want to talk to you.
Do you hate Jews?
Yes,
So you don't even want to hear what happened to them on October.
Here, version of the story.
You're in that much denial.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much. Yes.
What you guys have gone through, that doesn't mean that what the people of Palestine are doing right now is not resistance.
It would have been resistance if the only people Hamas chose to target were military personnel. That's not who they targeted.
I understand.
I'm not in the military. She's not in the military. The youngest person there was 17. He's not in the military. The oldest person, 75. He's not in the military. People who were visiting from Belgium and Germany and the US were also not in the military. Say that it was resistance is just untrue because they killed everybody equally.
You think militia with guns coming after people that have nothing to protect themselves with were simply dancing at a music festival is justified?
I hear what you're saying.
So when she says she understands where they were coming from, what would you say to that?
What is it about it that you understand?
That it was kind of a reaction to decades of cultural imperialism.
Yeah, if you want to point to imperialism, Iran has essentially taken over Gaza, a huge chunk of Lebanon, Syria.
All I know is that rebellion always happens for a reason.
People have been occupied for
There was
so...
no occupation.
Israel had left Gaza about 20 years ago.
2005.
I don't know the extent of what happens in there.
And Hamas had full control of Gaza, so who was Hamas rebelling against if they had full control of the
That's a
land?
good question. What do you think?
Well, I don't know.
No, I did not know that they...
You didn't know they left it?
No.
Wasn't aware.
Isn't that a pretty central point of the argument?
Not only
Yeah, yes.
I'm pro-Palestine. That's it. Really, nothing further. More.
You could be pro-Palestine and pro-Israel. You could one piece.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And do I need to further explain? No.
Isn't life about learning?
Right now, I don't want to.
Do you have any questions for them? As two survivors of this massacre.
I really don't.
Modern day Zionism, does that align with Judaism?
They are intertwined completely.
They are intertwined completely. Because there's also
people
Jewish.
have the right to their homeland.
And that's why I'm having a conversation. I'm willing.
You're open to learning new things.
Of course, always.
Saying that I understand it is not me saying like, oh, it's justified, because that's never justified.
Has your opinion changed having heard their firsthand testimony?
Yeah, I feel bad, giving off the vibe that I hate Israel. That's like Israel's 9/11.
Just open to have conversations. Of course I do.
Maybe we'll do some more research.
Of course.
We gotta do what we gotta do to try and change everything out here, because it takes one person to just speak up.
You hear someone while you're in school bashing Israel or denying what happened on 10/7. I just hope hearing their firsthand account allows you to speak up and say that you were different.
Yeah, of course, I will, for sure.
I think it's shocking to myself that I didn't know, and to hear your first-hand accounts is just a very emotional thing. Can I shake your hand?
Yeah, of course. You can give me a hug. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so sorry for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for speaking about it.
So sorry about that.
Thank you.
So sorry that you guys were there.
We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Seriously, this is what the world needs right now. We can educate and we can learn from each other every day. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all the people around the world who have supported the Jewish state and the Jewish community since October 7th. Yes, there's a lot of propaganda, but there's also a lot of promise that when people learn the truth, they can change their minds.
Very, very powerful video. I have a hard time feeling any sort of compassion for the people in New York City who keep believing this absolute horse shit. It's just, here's my main ideology with this is you're creating a monster by turning the Jewish people into a pariah people. You're not going to make the life better of anybody. And the problem is it's not only not understanding, because I can blame ignorance at a certain point, but being retarded, being stupid, being purposefully ignorant about what's going on. And then when you make this whole thing your identity, you're wearing a keffiyeh, you have a Free Palestine button on your jeans, yet you don't know the basic facts. The basic facts of what you're talking about is so insane to me. God, please hold me accountable, you guys. If ever one day I start speaking out of my ass on shit that I don't know about, please. I'm just not that kind of person. I never have been. I don't try to speak out on things that I don't know, that I don't have a personal experience with. I don't turn it into my identity. I only come to you and speak to you guys about these things because I have a really deep understanding of it. But we do have another clip of Zach Sage Fox here interviewing more people about 10/7.
Hamas is a terrorist organization. I think it's a resistance group.
I want you to look him in the eye and tell him you don't think Hamas is a terrorist organization.
I don't think Hamas is a terrorist organization.
I'm Zach Sage Fox, and today I asked New Yorkers, how far would you go for love? Today I bring a just-freed Israeli hostage and his amazing girlfriend who fought for his freedom for 505 days to find out. So are you in a relationship?
Yeah. We make a year.
6 months. Would you guys do anything for each other?
I would go pretty far.
What would you do if your partner was taken hostage?
I'd probably kill those people.
Even up to giving up my life. I'm doing whatever it takes.
Well, I have an amazing couple I want you guys to meet today. Elias was taken hostage. He was under tunnels in Gaza for a year and a half, and this is his amazing girlfriend who advocated, prayed for him to come back. Damn. For how many days?
505 days.
Oh my God.
Chained to a cage. Do you know about October 7th?
I actually don't. I wouldn't know. No.
More than 3,000 terrorists came inside to the festival and murdered and raped and kidnapped a lot of people. Me and my fiance escaped from this area until we found some bomb shelter on the street. We hide in the shelter. We were there 29 people.
We were together in a shelter that's supposed to feed only 10 people, but we were there 29 people.
Oh my God.
My nephew was murdered in the attack.
Oh my goodness.
And his girlfriend also. And we all lived in the same house before. When we go from our home, 4 people, and I am the only one that came back.
I am so sorry.
You thought she was dead, right?
It was one of the terrorists came inside and verified murder, so
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know if she's alive or not.
Right. You must be going through a lot, both of you.
Did you have any sympathy for this?
Well, yes, but I also have sympathy for Palestinians.
We also, I swear, we also.
I don't think Hamas is a terrorist organization. I think it's a resistance group against a terrorist organization.
So as Hamas kidnapped this man, put him in a tunnel, chained him, put him in a cage for 505 days, starved him, and you're gonna look him in. I want you to look him in the eye and tell him you don't think Hamas is a terrorist organization.
I don't think that Hamas is a terrorist organization.
Okay. Do you think Israel shouldn't have gone after him? Because if they didn't bomb their infrastructure, bomb their military sites, he wouldn't have been returned.
I think Israel has run one of the most successful propaganda campaigns that we've ever seen.
But this isn't propaganda, this is real, his story. Was it worth him being rescued?
Well, I don't know.
So isn't it somewhat justified that Israel's trying to...
Thank you for that.
How do you feel hearing that? Does that break your heart? I'm curious.
She really just saw videos in Instagram or in Facebook and believe.
Could you imagine being at a festival and, like you said, terrorists are coming on parachute?
I saw the videos, man. It's like the most messed up thing.
It was in tunnel that was under school and under mosque. We came from mosque and get out from teacher room.
I have no words, literally.
I saw really good friends of me raped.
I'd probably rather die than see that happen.
He was chained by his leg for all this time, for 505 days.
I was with 3 people. We ate just 1 course, 1 pita per person, and 1 cane for all of us. The Hamas was in the house with all their guns, hide under their kids.
I didn't even know they were hiding guns under children's bodies or they were using them as human shields. That's not right.
They took dead bodies and put on me and on her to survive because they throw inside a lot of grenades.
I lost my consciousness and I was in a pile of bodies.
So he saved your life?
Yeah.
Traumatic.
You know, I really connected with that because I just thought, you know, what if I was on stage and something happened?
And the scary thing is that, yes, music festivals should be about peace, but you look at a lot of music festivals now, what just happened at Glassbury, did you guys see that, where the guy chanted, death, death to the IDF? I mean, they're talking about killing Zionists on stage. I mean...
Again, this is someone who has nothing to do with anyone, anything.
I was in the tunnel. The terrorists live as a kid. They ate everything. They have everything to drink. They did shower every day. But the civilian upstairs, they suffered.
Did you guys see the footage where Hamas paraded these guys on stage?
I did not see that.
So the Gazan civilians came out in hundreds and thousands of people to watch the hostages be paraded on their way out. And you guys were like trophies for them, right?
We were on the stage. There is so many civilians that celebrate the moment that hostages is still there. And actually, they try to make us afraid. They really hate us.
Why do you think the media hides these stories so much?
Propaganda. I guess you could say civil justice has been a trend, and that shouldn't be the case. It should be facts. It should be statements. It should be people like you guys that have been and lived through it and talking about it with other people, sharing your story, make sure the truth gets out.
Are you happy today?
How can you be happy? I'm happy because I'm here and I'm alive. But I will be happy when all my friends will be back.
Does it make you more sympathetic to the other side?
Absolutely, it's awful.
Yeah. So
I couldn't believe what I was watching when I watched the video of what y'all experienced.
That's why these conversations are important.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, hardcore.
I appreciate you so much sharing your guys' story with me, and I'm sure that was like a really hard thing. That's something that I should have known.
Will you just do your part? Will you share their story when you can?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. I advocate for anybody in trouble.
Is it important to meet from people like this?
Yeah, I think so, because I've heard stories, I've watched the news, to talk to someone that actually went through it makes me feel heavy emotionally. So
you guys are just amazing. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. What's happening is wrong, and just hearing firsthand what's happening from both perspectives is helpful to really get the full idea.
You're religious, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like your prayers did work? Because that's what she said she would be doing foremost if her husband was gone.
Of course. It's just faith.
Never stop believing. Even now, never stop believing. We're not going to stop believing. Yeah. My question is, how can we pray for you and for your girlfriend and for your family?
And for the remaining hostages.
For the remaining hostages, yes.
And you can take one of them, really learn everything about them, really adapting to your family, like he's your son, because it could have been your son.
We will do that. We do stand with Israel.
I love that.
Can I give you a hug?
So can love conquer all? Well, today I think we learned the answer is mostly yes. And it's even so strong that it can break down barriers, bring people together, and even change minds.
Yeah, there's that one example of that one girl in that video who was able to look him in the eyes and tell him that she believes that what Hamas did was good and that it's not a terrorist organization. And I honestly think, unfortunately, that's the predominant opinion at the moment in New York City. Probably even, I would say, across America. But what I will add, now that we're looking at the closure of this ceasefire deal and hostage exchange, and we'll be getting our hostages back and releasing in return a bunch of terrorists to Hamas, which is just the most insane thing in the world. But let's just say all of this goes through, hopefully without a hitch very soon. I think we'll be getting incredible testimony from the hostages who have been in there for over 2 years. Over 2 years inside of tunnels underground, living in the worst human conditions possible. And I hope that we as Israel can begin a campaign not to victimize ourselves, but to show off that we are a force to be reckoned with. And that you could do this to our people. You can try, but if you do, you will lose everything. And I really believe that that needs to be the testimony coming out from us moving forward. For all the claims that we have so much influence on America and on the United States and on the world, look at this. The average person in New York City doesn't even know what happened on October 7th, which to us is like become such a dark and dreary day. So for anybody who tries to convince you that Jews are in control of America and Jews are in control of the West, they're fucking dumb, and it's probably because they're being paid by somebody else to push that kind of propaganda. Look through the lies. Really take a moment. When you hear Dan Bilzerian or Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens talking about how we take over the world and we control the world, take a look in their eyes and see the lies coming out. You'll be able to see it very clearly. You can see that they don't believe it themselves. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe to Zach Sage Fox's Street Smart Show down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, clats.
Has this ever happened to you? Hey, are you a Zionist?
What is this hesitation? You think Judah the Maccabee was hesitating when he's fighting for Israel?
Here, take this.
You think Queen Esther hesitated before stopping Haman from ending the Jews of Persia?
Well...
Hey, Habibi, you think Herzl thought he was a white colonizer as he Zionized the Jews of Europa? Listen, kid. I don't care if you're a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian. You're a Zionist, right?
Yeah.
Well, a good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys some provocative merchandise.
They do?
Absolutely, a pinch of I have some incredible designs for you, Yellen. They say everything promised to you 3,000 years ago. Here, take a shirt with a matching hat. For you, good price. They say they kick you from 109 countries. Here, join the 109 club. Take shirt and matching hat. For you, good price. Habibi, you want to Zionize? Here, take shirt, matching hat. You like Kuba Selek shel Safta? Here, take shirt, matching hat. Take sticker, take hoodie, take, good price, take, good price, take, good price, take, good price, take.
Yossi, achi, he understand you, stop!
A good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys merch. Yalla, Habibi, for you, good price. If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.